Today we're going to take a look at 3 facets of Stefon Diggs' game that make him an elite receiver. Let's start off by taking a look at Stefon Diggs' route running ability. I'm sure you've heard from a lot of other sources at this point that Stefon Diggs is one of the best route runners in the league, and this is definitely true. Let's start out with a comeback route that Diggs runs against Richard Sherman. One of the things that makes Diggs such a great route runner is his ability to manipulate the corner's hips. At the start of this play, Diggs immediately takes an outside leverage on Sherman while using active hands and a jab step to create a little bit of separation. The reason Diggs goes outside is to get Sherman's hips facing toward the sideline. So when Diggs makes his next move to cut up the field and inside of Sherman, Sherman's best option is to do a speed turn toward the outside, turning his back completely to the quarterback and to Diggs. As soon as Diggs is in Sherman's blind spot, he throttles down and sits in the open space. And since Sherman is worried about getting beat deep, he takes a couple steps forward before realizing Diggs isn't right there next to him anymore. This gives Diggs a good 6 yards of separation before Sherman is able to make an adjustment and come back to the ball. Here's another good example of Diggs manipulating the hips of the corner. This time, Diggs takes an inside leverage to get the corner's hips facing toward the middle of the field. That way, when Diggs throttles down and breaks toward the outside of the field, the best option for the corner is once again to do a speed turn, which is much slower than Diggs just breaking toward the sideline. Another strong point in Diggs' route running ability is that when he breaks down, it's hard to tell which direction he's going to be going. This can leave the corner flat-footed and make it harder for him to react to which direction Diggs is breaking. You can see right here in the route as Diggs breaks down, he could really go in any direction. Because of that, Marcus Lattimore can't lean in any specific direction, so instead he has to be flat-footed with his weight back in his hips. Once his weight is back in his hips and on his heels, it's a game of catch-up for Lattimore. Diggs also has an elite ability to stop his route at any point and come back to the ball. And since he's a credible deep threat, a lot of cornerbacks will fall for this. Another amazing facet of Diggs' game is his ability to make contested catches. On this end zone fade play, Diggs gets physical with the corner to push him away from the path of the ball, and then he goes up and high points the ball at the perfect spot. On this play down the sideline, even though the ball is a little bit underthrown, Diggs makes a really good adjustment to come back and make a catch. The timing of when Diggs breaks down and comes back to the ball is very important here, since he knows where the ball is and the corner doesn't. If he breaks too early, the corner will have enough time to adjust and make a play. But when he breaks at just the right time, the corner has no time to react and he can catch the ball. He also does a good job of keeping his hands inside and low on the corner to give a little bit of a push off so that he doesn't get called for a penalty. On this corner route to the end zone, Diggs isn't facing the cornerback, so he can't get physical to push off. So instead, he does a good job of using his body to box out the corner as he goes up to high point the football. And then after he makes the catch, he does a good job of holding the ball down and away from the corner, so he can't swat the ball out when he's on his way back down. Once Diggs has the ball in his hands, he's also a great open field runner who has great vision and elusiveness. You can see here right off the catch, Diggs breaks a tackle and then immediately darts to the outside where he's got blockers so he can pick up a few extra yards. Once he's downfield, he makes a nice cut back inside to juke out 2 defenders at the same time. Here's some more good running by Diggs, where he spins out of one tackle and bounces off another to get some extra yards after the catch. He even takes a little stutter step to make a third guy miss. It's clear to see in the film that if Diggs can make the first guy miss, he has very good balance, vision, and body control, and in this play even puts his hand in the dirt to get past one tackler. All 3 of these facets of his game will greatly help out his new young quarterback Josh Allen by giving him an open target to throw to, giving him more confidence on those contested throws, and then also picking up extra yards after the ball is caught. Having a weapon like this in his arsenal will help Josh Allen continue to develop and improve his game so he can build from an already improved second season.